This is Father Matuli on radio.
Ladies and gentlemen, a very good afternoon to you all. My name is Father Matuli Lanelemoyo from the Catholic Diocese of Gweru in Zimbabwe. Today we are here in Rwanda, broadcasting for Rwanda Radio Maria. With me here is a special guest all the way from Burkina Faso.
Yes.
Sister, can you kindly introduce yourself to our listeners?
Hello everyone, I am Sister Josephine Guba from Burkina Faso.
Are you doing communications work back in the diocese?
Yes, I was.
You were.
Communication. I was working in a radio station, but now I am student in communication.
Where are you studying?
In France.
I am so scholastic Jarbadoranian from Togo, and I'm happy to be here.
Oh, thank you so much. Are you in the communications offices back home in Togo?
I work for my...
Some dreams do not arrive with applause. Sometimes they simply wait for a microphone. Near the Kibeho Shrine in Rwanda, I stepped into the studios of Radio Maria, and for a few precious moments, I found myself exactly where passion has always imagined me, behind the microphone. Together with delegates from different nations, we were taken through the life of the station of a radio, how programs are prepared, how sound is managed, how voices travel from a small studio into homes, cars, offices, phones, and hearts. And then came my moment. Headphones on, microphone open, voice ready. I was on radio. For me, it was more than a visit. It was a small encounter with an old ambition, the joy of radio, the power of a voice, and the mystery of speaking to people you cannot see, yet somehow reaching them. This was me at Radio Maria in Rwanda. I also had a chance to visit Patches TV. This is the television station of the Episcopal Conference of Rwanda. Sometimes you follow a passion without knowing that one day the passion will introduce you to something greater. My journey to Patches TV began with an invitation for an interview. Not because I had planned a career in television, but because of work that began simply as interest and passion. A film that I created in 2023 titled Tears of the Womb, my online reflections, and the retreats I conduct through digital platforms. But after the interview, I became the interviewer. I wanted to know the story behind Patches TV, how this Catholic media house was built, how it grew, and how a vision became a voice, and something in me caught fire. Driving back through the beautiful scenery of Kigali, I was no longer simply admiring Rwanda. I was thinking of home, Kumba, Kugweru, Zimbabwe, our church, our potential. I thought of our diocesan social communications commissions, the National Communications Commission of the Zimbabwe Catholic Bishops Conference, Father Johnson Mulambo and his team, Isibane in the Archdiocese of Bulawayo, True Vine in Chinoi Diocese, Jescom, Peace and Company, Radio Chiedza, Pamuchinjikwa at Holy Cross Budiriro in Harare, Socom, Holy Name Father Dlalambi and Father Jingson, Catholic content creators such as Kasi, Zim Catholics, Zim Roma. You guys are doing a great job. I thought also of St. Matthew's media team in Harare, Sister Makonese and the Dominican sisters in Zimbabwe, Sister Rosa and the St. Teresa Cathedral in Gweru social communications team. We are giants that should build this thing together. Different names, different places, different platforms, but one mission. I returned from Patches TV carrying more than memories. I carried a question. What if we connected these flames in Zimbabwe? What if Catholic communication in Zimbabwe became not only many voices doing good work separately, but one powerful family, learning together, creating together, and growing together? By the way, I was here in Rwanda for the Cygnus International Congress. One message from this Congress remains with me, and let me share with you. Archbishop Fortunatus Nwachuku, the Secretary of the Dicastery for Evangelization in Rome, reminded us that Catholic communicators must recognize themselves first and foremost as disciples before they are influencers. He also reminded us that cultural harmony is not achieved by wiping out our differences, but by allowing those differences to lead us towards truth and communion. And that is what I take home. We are different communicators with different gifts, platforms, and approaches, but there is space for all of us. As long as the gospel and the values of our church in Zimbabwe guide what we communicate.